Okay, so this is the second video, the second part for passé composé. We have learned in the previous video the different elements that we require to frame a sentence in passé composé. In this video, you'll learn how to assemble them, how to put them correctly, and how to frame a sentence in passé composé with a few examples, and then how to frame a negative sentence, and then how to frame a sentence with le verb pronomino in passé composé. Okay, that's what we'll learn. Okay, so example, let's take an easy verb regarder. Okay, if you want to say you watched. Okay, so or you want to say I watched a film. So je is the subject. Okay, our verb is regarder because to watch is regarder. You should just know that it's with être or avoir. Is it with être? No, it's not. So it will be with avoir. And avoir with je is j'ai. And then we'll put the past participle form of regarder. Okay, it is an er ending verb, so we have this form. J'ai regardé un film. That's it. Okay, it is easy if you practice it a bit. Then I want to use the verb aller, to go. So if I want to say, we went to the park. So we is nous, or we can use on, but here we'll use nous. Now, aller, is it with être or avoir? It is in the list. So yes, okay, it is with être. Okay, so être with nous is nous sommes. And aller, the past participle, again, er ending verb, so aller. But here, we have auxiliaire être, so the past participle depends on the subject, and the subject here is plural. So we'll add the S, the rule of accord. Nous sommes allés au parc. That's it. Next, if I want to say boire, if I want to use the verb boire, okay, so I can say they drank coffee. Okay, so they is il, and boire, is it with être or avoir? It is with avoir, it's not in the list of être. So avoir, and the conjugation of avoir with il is ils ont. And the past participle of boire is bu. You see, it's bu. So we put bu. Ils ont bu du café. Okay, that's it. If we take sortir, like I went out with my friends. So we have je as a subject, then sortir is with être or avoir. It is with être, it's in the list. So être with je suis, and past participle, participe passé, c'est sorti. Oui, je suis sorti avec mes amis. Voilà. Okay. Now, je here, if I'm talking about myself, okay, it will be féminin. Okay, if the je, a man or a boy is talking, so he will write je suis sorti just like this, but it's me, je, féminin, so I'll add an e. Okay, so that depends on the gender of je. Okay, yes, that's how we frame a sentence. Okay, try to frame simple sentences. in this way. Okay. Now, la négation. What about la négation? It's easy. Let's take these examples. J'ai regardé un film. If I want to say I didn't watch a movie, so I will put ne and pas again. It's the same elements, but the place, okay, where we place them is important. Obviously, ne before the verb and pas after the verb. Okay, but which verb? A or regarder? I told you the first verb is important. Okay, for negation, the first verb is important. So we put ne before the first verb and pas after it. Okay, we put ne before the conjugated verb and pas after the conjugated verb. Not before and after the participe passé, no. Okay, before être avoir we have no, and after être avoir we have pas. Okay, so the first verb is important. Similarly, if I say nous sommes allés au parc, then nous ne sommes pas allés au parc. No before, pas after être. If we have ils ont bu du café, ils n'ont pas bu de café. Okay, here it's a quantity, and when it's a negative sentence, it becomes the because the quantity becomes zero. Remember the rule from from article partitif. Okay, that's the thing. Here, je suis sorti avec mes amis. Je ne suis pas sorti avec mes amis. Voilà, c'est ça. Okay, that's what we do in la négation. C'est tout. Okay, and les verbes pronominaux au passé composé. So it's all about the position of the words where we place each element. Okay, that is the tricky part. And if you are attentive towards it, it will be very easy because where pronomino has an extra element, pronoun, and then in negatio we have no and pa. Okay, all this makes it a little complicated, but with practice, it will become easier. Okay, so keep on framing sentences. Imagine a situation. If you're doing something, think how can I say this in French? Okay, so that will click automatically, okay, as you practice more. So with verb pronomino au passé composé, what we do is, let's take a verb. Se réveiller, okay, to wake up. If I want to say I woke up at 7, okay, yesterday I woke up at 7. So hier, we have je me, okay, and then we'll put être. Okay, obviously all the verb pronomino are with être, so we don't have to think, or we don't have to choose a verb. Être will come in between the pronoun and the verb. So je me suis réveillé. Obviously, the past participle form of réveillé will come. Okay, je me suis réveillé à 7 heures. Okay, 7 heures du matin. So this is a statement in past tense. Hier, je me suis réveillé à 7 heures du matin. Then we can take se rencontrer. Okay. So we met at a club. How to say that? We met. So it's past tense. Nous. Okay. Nous is the subject. Now, so will change. What is the pronoun for nous? Nous, nous. In between, we have être. Nous nous sommes rencontrés. with an S because the auxiliary verb is être, so it depends on the subject. Subject is pluriel, so we add an S. Nous nous sommes rencontrés à un club. Okay? Yes, that's how it is. And if we have to put it as a negative sentence, we have Je ne me suis pas. Okay? So it will be before the pronoun ne and pas after the verb. Okay? Je ne me suis pas réveillé à 7 heures du matin. Okay, and here, obviously, before the pronoun we have ne, and after the verb être we have pas. Nous ne nous sommes pas rencontrés à un club. Okay? I'm not saying it's easy. It requires some practice, but it will happen. Trust the process, but make efforts for it. Oui, voilà, c'est tout pour le passé composé. Rest of the practice, conversations, and everything will be done in the class. Ok, donc c'est tout. Merci. Ciao.